Got my boots, got my wool socks, got my coat, got my scarf. Ready for the tundra. Hi, I'm Laura, and for the last 11 years, my boyfriend Luke and I have been living in different countries around the world. What was initially meant to be a year of travel after graduating from college quickly morphed into a lifelong love for exploring the world. Since we packed up those backpacks for the first time back in 2010, we have lived in New Zealand, Australia, South Korea, Mexico, and are now living in Lithuania. In between those settled years, we spent long periods of time traveling to over 20 different countries. And now, we're enjoying setting up a new life in a new country, very different from our last, and through these videos, I share my experiences with you. Good morning from crisp and sunny Utena here in Lithuania. It's not actually that cold. I'm happy I have my coat on, but it's so sunny. And yeah, probably 13 degrees Celsius. And just so nice to feel the sunshine. I've been sharing a lot of travel videos, having a great time living here and traveling around to Germany and lots of different places here in Lithuania. But I thought I would give you guys a sort of more of a life update, take you along with us this weekend, sort of what it's like when we're just having a good time living life here in Lithuania. And yeah, share more of like the day-to-day, because I do get a lot of questions about, you know, are we really liking it? What is it that we get up to? Yeah, so today I am off to the supermarket just to get some beers because it's Saturday. And we're heading into Vilnius today to go to watch Lithuania versus Bulgaria in the football. And yeah, just have a great week. I mean, this weather, you guys, gotta enjoy it while you've got it. Let's go. The only real problem I've been having recently is that because you have to show your vaccine passport to get into the bigger supermarkets, no one in Utena has like seen an American vaccine card before, so most of them are basically like not letting me come in. So I have to go to the small supermarkets until I can sort out my EU pass. It's been fine everywhere else, so I can explain in English that like this is an American vaccine card, but no one at the grocery stores here speak English, so I just had to go to the ones where they don't ask for them at the moment, which is fine. It's just, you know, it is what it is. For those of you that are confused about what I'm talking about, Lithuania currently requires you have a vaccination certificate or proof of a negative COVID test in order to enter grocery stores that are over a certain size. Because I was vaccinated in the US, not the EU, I only have a small card to show that I was vaccinated, not a scannable QR code like everyone here has. But the smaller supermarkets still have everything that I need and plenty of things that I don't need. I feel like when I left to go to Germany, autumn was beginning. Trees were starting to change, but when we were in Vilnius, there were still a lot of green trees. I went away for a week, came back, and like half the trees are bare. There's leaves everywhere. And yeah, it's very crisp. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm hot, I took my scarf off. I wish I didn't have this thick wool sweater on. Oh, it's so beautiful. We're so lucky to have an apartment that gets so much winter sun or autumn sun, but all day it starts in the kitchen and we've got loads of sunlight in there, and then midday we've got it in the living room, and then at night it shines in to our bedroom. But as soon as you come back inside, and since they turned the heat on, it is a sauna in here. I think I put shorts on right now. After a productive morning of grocery shopping and sweating, we headed into Vilnius to watch Lithuania versus Bulgaria in the European qualifiers. There were missed penalties and 4 goals across both teams, with Lithuania coming out on top in the end. It was a great and very friendly atmosphere, and we headed out with friends for a chilled night of pizza and beers. Good afternoon. Yesterday was so much fun. I absolutely loved going to a Lithuanian football match. It was a different experience and they won, so it's always nice when the team you go to support wins. And today we are off on a little stroll in Utena. The weather is still absolutely incredible, blue skies. We've got like our spring jackets on, so just gonna head to one of the lakes that we haven't seen before and yeah, just enjoy the nature with the foragers out and about. I absolutely love walking and hiking, and when we moved to Lithuania, I promised myself I would make it a priority to get out more on my days off and just enjoy all of the different trails that we have at our fingertips. I know I've talked about this in previous videos, but I feel so grateful to be surrounded by so much nature, and I want to make sure that I don't miss out on exploring as much of it as I possibly can, especially when the sun comes out. There's a whole network of paths back here that we've been following for the last 45 minutes or so. And we went past that sort of marshland, which I thought was a lake, but it was still really beautiful. And it's so quiet and peaceful back here. And now we are following another path that is going to take us to the really big lake in Utena. So who knew? They're actually a lot shorter. Like my little Maps.me app made it seem like these were really long trails, and it said that it was going to take like 45 minutes to get to that other area, but it's all really close and connected, and my loud shouting is ruining the solitude. So let's get back to walking quietly. Right from our front door here in Utena, we have access to so many different walking trails, so this sunny Sunday was the perfect time to get out and enjoy what's right in front of us. When we reached the larger lake, we got a view of some of the best autumn colors I've seen so far this year. We stuck around here for a bit before the chill started to settle in, and we decided to walk back home before it got cold and dark. So as you can see, our time in Lithuania, life in Lithuania lately has been a lot of nature, a lot of meeting new friends and going out into Vilnius or hanging out here in Utena and just enjoying a much slower pace of life than we had before. And I'm really loving it. I think sometimes things happen and you make a decision and you don't know exactly whether it was a good one or not, or really what the outcome will be. And I think that's sort of how I felt about coming to Lithuania. I was excited about new job opportunities for me, of course, new job opportunities for Luke. And I think the fulfillment of those things has really boosted us both emotionally, mentally, And being able to focus on those things while living in a place where there aren't really that many distractions other than the beautiful lakes, the colorful leaves, the hiking, and the stars that you can see at night has been so great for our mental health. I think slowing down was something that we didn't know we needed until it hit us in the face here in Utena, and I'm so grateful. I come back to this word so much. If you follow me on Instagram, it's something I talk about all the time. I feel so grateful for these circumstances and the opportunities that have brought us here. I feel so content with the life that we're living right now. I feel so grateful to be able to have this as my home base, to be able to hop on a flight to Germany, to the UK, to visit a friend in Portugal, to hop on a bus to Latvia, to be considering buying a car that we can use to get all over Lithuania, and then at the end of the day being able to come home to our apartment here, to be able to build a home here, to be able to make friends and build community in this place, because who knew when you lived in a small town it's actually a lot easier to build community than it is in a city of 25 million people. But yeah, I won't babble on too much. I'm really happy here. Yes, winter is coming. I'm sure many of you in the comments, as you do in past videos, will see how you feel in winter. I've never lived in a place in winter where I've also been contented with what I'm doing day to day. The last time I had a winter was when I lived in Korea, and I was very unhappy with my work. I was very unhappy with a lot of things. So I'll be really interested to experience winter, short days, cold weather, staying in a lot more when everything else that's happening in my life is going so well. I think it'll be a different experience, but as always, I will keep you posted. Thank you as always for watching. I'm so grateful for this community. Really, without this community, I wouldn't have met half the people that I've been able to meet here in Lithuania. I've got a few more travels coming up around Lithuania, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.